An isolated resort out in the foggy hills, a group of old friends, a murder, and a cop to investigate. These are some of the basic ingredients required for a classic whodunit thriller, but the recipe is as important as the ingredients, and so is the skills of an experienced cook. Now, we have not just a cook but a world-class chef in Jeethu Joseph and his secret ingredient as well in Mohanlal, who is playing the title character of 12th Man. But if we have everything in place and the dish also looks good as a package, why doesn't it taste that great? Why is the aftertaste not the one you probably had after Drishyam 1 or 2 with the same chef and the secret ingredient? The answer is the recipe, while in Drishyam belonged to Jeethu Joseph, the chef. Here he's working on someone else's recipe, as in somebody else has written the film and he's only the director on board. And it is also kind of unfair to expect him to deliver a Drishyam every time he's working on something. All said, this still isn't that bad an experience, but it is just way too long, especially for a genre like this. I mean, personally for me, 2 hour 40 minute, it was like a slog fest, despite it being a murder mystery and playing the patience game as an audience longer than the characters played their own little games of secrets. Now you wonder why the director or writer decided to have such a long, sloppy first half to establish the characters and their dynamics between each other, and almost 30 to 40 minutes of Mohanlal being this goofy drunkard just to probably throw us off the course only for him to return later as a cop. The entire first half until the murder takes place could have been edited a little bit more tighter, and probably a runtime of 2 hours at best would have made so much more sense, would have made this film a lot more edgier. And I remember watching Knives Out some time back, and not for a moment was I bored while the murder mystery got solved, because I was being surprised and occasionally being shocked at regular intervals with an amazing ensemble of actors and a brilliant final reveal. And that's where 12th Man sort of runs out of steam. The final reveal isn't as breathtaking, the acting on the whole isn't as convincing as you expect, the background score is a little too much and a little too out of the place at times. Okay, I'm not saying it's an unwatchable film. One would still manage to sit through the entirety of the film, the 2 hour 40 minutes somehow, mostly because of the Mohanlal and Jeethu Joseph combo. But then you can't just overlook the flaws in the film, and I was low-key waiting for the film to get over, constantly checking how much time is left. A good movie is when you think, oh god, is it over already? Where did the time fly? And not one where you're wanting to get it over with. I think this would have made for a better web series than a film if there was more emphasis on each of 11 characters' backstories and arcs, and maybe a full episode on Mohanlal's character Chandrasekhar as to how he got suspended. This was more of a game show than a classic whodunit thriller. You know what I mean? And literally, because Jeethu Joseph based the film on the universal fact that our mobile phones know more secrets about us than our friends and partners, which is 100% true and relatable. If this was some other director, I would have still been okay with cutting him some slack, but this is Jeethu Joseph, and mystery genre is his hunting ground. It's his territory where he is the king of the jungle, but this felt more like a meow than a roar. Thank you for watching and logging into All Things Cinema Vodcast. This is Keshav signing off. Please do subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and leave a comment what you felt about this film. See you very soon with another video.